Coach Manny here with you today. Great to have you with us as we talk about success coaching for a better world. Tonight we want to focus on leadership principle number 5, which is really about ethics. But before we go there, I want to share one of these great little signs I found last week when I was on vacation. And I still think I'm on vacation because, of course, I got the Hawaiian shirt on. But I have this for my door now, and I hope you can see that. Let me put it up there. Yeah, that's the way, that's going on my door. So if you don't see me here, you know where I'll be. Anyhow, let's talk about ethics today. Moral values, principles. You know, you can call them by a lot of different things, but ethics are ethics. And it really comes to fruition when I heard John Maxwell talk about it. And John said, there's no such thing as business ethics. You know, he was asked to speak about business ethics a couple times, and he couldn't, because ethics are ethics. That's kind of how John puts it. And it's true. You either have them or you don't. You can't turn ethics on and off. And the problem today is too many people have turned them off. But what are they? And let me share with you from the dictionary. I get moral value of human conduct and of the rules and principles that ought to govern it. Moral philosophy. Now, let me give you $1 or $4 and you can go buy a cup of coffee. Doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. Let me give it to you in real simple terms. If you can't do it while your mama's watching, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it. As a leader in business, we're always faced with situations that test our ethics. Time and time again. And I just want to share 5 with you, and this is by no means a complete list. In fact, it's a very simple chip off the block to show you the kind of stuff we're talking about. And the kind of stuff I think you know you have to face. Let's look at that situation. Number 1. You walk in and he says, you know, we believe you're the right company to work for. And we really do want to give you this deal. But Manny, it's going to be a lot of work for me. And I'm trying to figure out, how can I do it? You know, if only I had a little more. No. How about number 2? Manny, it's just standard procedure. You know what? We pay the buyer 10% back under the table. Everyone does it. It's not like it's something new. You know, if we don't do that, we're not going to get the work. Just do it. No. Number 3. Just charge them a few more hours on the bill. Who's going to know? Come on. No. Number 4. You know what? I want you to charge this to that customer's bill. I need one of these for home. They already bought, I think, 30 of them. Who cares if they buy 31? No. And finally, number 5. No one but you and I are ever going to know about it. Just do it. No. How many times have we talked about the outstanding leaders being able to walk the walk? Don't just talk about it. Don't tell your team, this is how we do it, and then turn around and do something completely different. Something that you would never let them do. No, we're not going to compromise our values to get the deal. In the short term, we always think that compromise is going to be great. But in the long term, what is it going to do for you and your business? Tough times push us close to that. And we're going through some tough times now, aren't we? And they push us to that edge where, maybe I should do it. Slow business makes you very vulnerable. Short cash makes you start to think about things that, you might not think about any other time. These are real problems today in business. But none of them justifies doing what's incorrect. And again, I think a very simple principle is, if you're not willing to get in front of an audience that has your children, your parents, and your friends in it, then maybe you shouldn't do it. If you're not willing to see it on the internet, maybe you shouldn't do it. Outstanding leaders do the same thing when you can see them or when you can't. Outstanding leadership, as hard as it is, does what's right every time. And when you fall, because we all fall, none of us are perfect. When you make that mistake, we all make them. We have to be the first to admit it, correct it, and move forward. Ethics. Tough topic, isn't it? But you know how important it is? You know, to be that outstanding leader, to move from excellent to outstanding, you got to have them. Coach Manny, have a great day.